They were supposed to be our executioners. The Xindi were a coalition of species that had once voted, with chilling precision, to wipe humanity from the stars. We were too unpredictable, too dangerous, they said. Left unchecked, Earth would destabilize the galaxy. And so they built weapons meant to erase us, their decision cold and unanimous. But history does not remember the weapon. It remembers the one Xindi who stood against his own people and chose to fight for humanity's future. His name was Koresh, a Xindi arboreal, known not for his ferocity but for his quiet logic. Among his people, he was respected as a scientist, a thinker, someone who measured actions by probabilities and outcomes. By every calculation, aligning with humanity was madness. His council had declared humanity a threat, and in Xindi culture, unity of purpose was sacred. To defy it was to exile yourself from your own kind. And yet Koresh did. It began when he studied us, not just our wars, but our resilience. Where the council saw chaos, he saw pattern. Where others saw danger, he saw possibility. He asked himself the question no one else dared. If humanity was truly so destructive, why did they also rebuild faster than anyone? Why did they form bonds that defied survival logic? Why did they imagine futures beyond their reach? When the Xindi Council prepared its final strike against Earth, Koresh refused to participate. His colleagues sneered. His family turned their backs. But Koresh knew the truth. Destroying humanity might save the galaxy from one kind of chaos, but it would rob it of its only chance at something greater. He tried diplomacy first, traveling to Earth at great risk. He spoke before skeptical human leaders, his voice halting, his presence hated. But instead of threats, he offered truth. He told them of the weapon, of the decision already made, of the storm about to fall on their world. And when suspicion clouded every ear, he added something no human expected. I believe in you. I believe your chaos may be what saves us all. Some laughed, some demanded his arrest, but a few listened. And when Koresh offered his knowledge to help defend Earth, humanity accepted, not out of trust, but out of desperation. It was enough. The battle that followed is etched into memory as the stand at Proxima Gate. 50 Xindi warships advanced to finish what they had begun. At their center was the weapon meant to end humanity. Koresh knew its design. He knew its weakness, and he led humanity's fleet shoulder to shoulder with the very species he had been sent to destroy. The fighting was brutal. Human ships fell like sparks on black water, but Koresh guided them through every maneuver, teaching them to fight not as soldiers, but as survivors. When the weapon activated, Koresh gave the order no Xindi would have believed. Charge it head on. The humans did. Against all probability, they rammed their ships into the weapon's core, crippling it. The explosion tore through the fleet, and the Xindi armada scattered. Humanity lived. Koresh was gravely wounded. His body burned in the fires of the battle. Humans pulled him from the wreckage, and when he awoke in a field hospital, he expected chains, interrogation, perhaps even execution. Instead, they gave him water. They gave him medicine. They gave him thanks. For the first time in his life, Koresh felt something his people had never given him, trust freely offered, not because of duty, not because of survival, but because he had chosen to fight for them, and in return, they chose to believe in him. The Xindi Council branded him a traitor, but to humanity, Koresh became a legend, the alien who turned against his own to protect the future of a species the galaxy feared. His name is etched not in Earth's monuments, but in its memory. And years later, when humanity rose not as destroyers, but as builders of the Federation, it was Koresh's words that echoed, "Your chaos may be what saves us all." The Xindi tried to end us. Instead, one of them fought for us. And in that single act of defiance, the course of history changed.